What's going on? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to shift into a parallel reality, a parallel version of you instantly, okay? And hopefully by the end of this video, you'll also have a greater understanding of what parallel realities actually are and how you can use this sort of paradigm to create what you want to create in your physical reality. Let's get right into it. Before we get into the video, I do want to mention that I'm giving away a completely free workshop right now. It's called the Create Your Dream Life Workshop. If you haven't seen it yet here on my channel, click the link in the description box below after this video to watch it for free. And I'm really taking you in depth in that workshop, and you're gonna hear some perspectives that you've never heard before. That's creating your reality through a higher consciousness mindset. So after you watch this video on parallel realities, make sure to click that link in the description box below and go straight and watch that workshop for free, okay? But now talking about parallel realities. When we talk about shifting to parallel realities, I want to ask you first, who is the one doing the shifting? Is it this body being shifted to a different parallel reality? And where does that parallel reality even exist? Is it physically manifest somewhere? So what are you, like taking this physical body to a different parallel reality that physically exists somewhere else in a different dimension or universe? There's a lot of confusion when we talk about parallel realities, especially in this law of attraction manifestation sphere on YouTube. There's a lot of confusion. So let's clear that up right now. When we talk about shifting parallel realities, the one who is doing the shifting is the one that is aware of your current reality, including your body and mind. And don't worry, I'll simplify it even more. You can sense this sense of being right now. It is your own awareness that is aware of this one potential, which you call your current reality right now. And when we talk about shifting to parallel realities, we really talk about shifting your awareness into a different body-mind configuration of physical reality. Rather than you as a person shifting to a parallel reality, what we're talking about is the awareness. Notice how this awareness is always here. Notice how even in the bad times, even in the good times, even when you were a baby, even when you're old, you experience the world through the same awareness. Even your thoughts, you are aware of. That awareness is the deeper sense of you that is always here, that is changeless. That awareness is your infinite potential. That is the infinity within you, which everybody is constantly referring to. Oh, the power is within you. God is within you. That is the entire thing that all world religions are trying to point to, the infinite potential that is you. That is all manifestation techniques and teachings. They all try to point you towards your inner true power, the awareness that is infinite in nature in its capacity. And so when we talk about parallel realities, okay, so is there a physical reality existing somewhere in like a different dimension or universe? No. Your infinite awareness, which is just here, it is the now. It is. Within itself creates or contains infinite potential for infinite different configurations of reality. Just like your current physical reality was just once a potential within this infinite potential. Just like that, your desired reality right now is also just potential, but has this equal amount of chance, probability to manifest as your physical if you get into alignment with that reality. So the parallel reality that you are trying to shift to isn't somewhere else. It is right here. It is within this now point of consciousness. The consciousness itself is infinite potential. Think of it like a blank white piece of paper, nothing on it. Infinite potential. On a white piece of paper, you can draw anything. Infinite potential right now. This blankness, it's just blank. It's just It just is. Now, whatever you draw in it becomes what you manifest. Okay? So it has infinite potential, but now what you are experiencing as your physical reality is one potential alternative of this infinite potential. So this is that one reality. Now, we say that you have infinite potential, that you can shift to a parallel reality. What we're really saying is that you can draw something else on this blank canvas and connect to a reality from within your infinite potential to also manifest as the physical reality, just like you currently have manifested this physical reality. So the one that is doing the shifting is the one that is actually just always here. That one isn't actually shifting towards anything. It's actually shifting within itself the reality that is present. Even this physical reality is simply contained within the space of awareness. But awareness itself is locationless. But it just is. That's it's hard to explain, but it just is. And within it contains infinite potential. And so know that that is the real you that creates reality. When we say that I create reality, that is the I that creates reality. The awareness, which is aware of this one potential, but can become aware of a different potential. So you aren't actually shifting anything. You're not shifting somewhere else. You are shifting whatever is already in you. Whatever you are observing, that is what you're shifting. So you are always here, but the things that you're observing come and go. And so what we're really shifting is a parallel reality. We are always here. And within this different reality that we manifest, there's going to be a different version of this mind and body. But see, that's why if you think that I'm shifting to a parallel reality as this mind and body, then you're getting it wrong. And that's why most people have a difficult time with manifestation, because it is not the body and mind that create reality. The body and mind are simply tools, the vessel through which reality can be created. They are itself just one aspect of the painting that you're painting, of the movie that is being projected within awareness. Okay? I know we're getting a little abstract today, but to really explain this topic of parallel realities, there's no other way. You have to get abstract a little bit. So if you do have to watch this video a couple of times, do so, but it's definitely a concept that is worth grasping because it really hints to you your true power, and it also allows you to make this shift. It gives you the desire to make this shift from person to consciousness, from limited body and mind to wanting to actually experience yourself as the awareness that is aware of the body and mind, that has the power to shift different things within itself, which is what we call shifting parallel realities. So how to shift instantly. This is where you have to really get clear on what it is that you want, okay? So what that is, take a second to think right now. For the purpose of just this video, think of something that you really desire to create in your life. It could be a new job, it could be a new business, it could be a new partner, it could be more financial abundance, it could be greater health, a healthier version of you. And so the first step I always say is to actually detach from your mind, which is the current physical reality, right? You have to, so your mind and your focus is constantly flowing to the physical right now. That's why you're unable to constantly create something new. So this awareness is completely identified with what is manifested right now. That is why it has a hard time to shift. But in order to create that shift, detach first from what you see. How? Meditation. So even before your visualizations, it'll be helpful if you start to meditate, because what I consider, in this technique, so I meditate just for meditation, but let's just say you're doing this technique, right? And the reason that it's going to serve you to do meditation first is it allows you to turn off your current movie and just have a blank screen so that you can actually input a different movie. Think about it this way, you can't play a different movie before switching your current one off, turning your current one off. And that's what people try to do. You're assuming the perspective of the version of you that is in the movie, trying to play a different movie. That's like a movie character trying to shift over to a different movie. That's not going to work. Who you are is like the movie projector and the screen. So first, pause this current display that's happening by completely disengaging with everything. So meditate and let go of all thoughts. If you want to know how to do that, click the link up here. I'm going to show you how to really meditate and go deep so that you can disconnect and disengage with everything. And you just let go of everything, even the thoughts of who your children are, who your parents are, who your friends are, who your partner is, who you are. Let go of everything. In this space, you just want to become that blank sheet of paper, completely clear, not even knowing who you are, nothing. If those thoughts come up, you just disengage and just be with the consciousness, the awareness, the sense of I exist right here and now. And you just stay with that. Okay, so once you are experiencing this blankness, enjoy it, and now if you want to start to play another movie, simply activate the visualization. Imagine yourself living the life that you would have once you already had what you wanted. Right? So if it is that new job, imagine yourself already working at that job. Already, doing the day-to-day tasks. Don't visualize yourself getting the job. Visualize yourself already having that job and doing the day-to-day tasks. If it's the business, do the same thing. After you already, let's just say, owned a business for a year and you're in there. In a relationship, do the same thing. You're already at home with your partner, just chilling. Like you've already been through the phase of just like starting to date and whatnot. So place yourself in the perspective of the version of you that already has what he or she wants as a normal part of their life. And just enjoy that visualization for a little bit. Believe in its reality. Know that you are using your infinite awareness, infinite power to witness, to observe one potential aspect of your infinite potential. That potential that you're currently imagining is just as real as what has currently manifested. So give it that power by believing in it and just enjoy it and let it fill your state of being up entirely and just be with it and enjoy it. And you just add more things to it, live through the first person perspective and just experience that reality. Just live that whole experience and gain a sense of what it feels like to be that version of you. Gain that body sense. And once you do that, you can come back to silence. You can just come back to stillness if you want and continue meditating, or just come back to normal life, this physical reality. And just now consider it to be done, okay? Consider it granted to you, okay? Know that this is unfolding in every single moment. So what I tell all my clients is that as soon as you do this, when you open your eyes, believe that you have already shifted, and now you already are that person, and now live through the perspective of that person. Handle situations like you would if you were that person. Embody the qualities of that person, of that version of you, I should say. And soon this stuff, physical reality, starts to shift accordingly, little by little, to whatever extent that you allow it to. Okay? Now, on this path, you can greatly accelerate this process by not reacting negatively to everything that happens. Because sometimes when things shift, it seems like you're losing things, where instead space is being created for something new to flow in. So get out of the state of I am this body mind and I have so much to lose. That's why this perspective of being the awareness within which all this reality stuff is happening is always going to serve you, because when you're awareness and you're just constantly observing rather than being so involved in the drama, then there's a certain level of detachment that even when you are losing things, you have this wisdom to know that new things are flowing in. That's the nature of the physical. You don't identify, if you are as awareness, you don't identify with the physical. But if you're identified with the physical, then you're going to be in a constant state of anxiety because the physical always is flowing, leaving your experience. So know that as soon as you do this, as soon as you open your eyes, you're already shifted. Now live through that version of you and accelerate this process by just knowing that in every single moment, whatever is manifest is one expression of your vision coming to life, little by little. And there's this one Abraham Hicks quote. She said, after you visualize and everything and you open your eyes, consider every single person, every single thing, every single experience that you come across as the blessing that you have been asking life for. And live through that perspective. Make this day amazing. Enjoy this day. Enjoy the unfoldment of your desire, because that's what truly makes it beautiful. Okay? So let me know if you have any questions regarding this. Again, if you want to further learn how to do this in detail, okay, watch my free workshop right now. By the way, the Accelerated Reality Program, there are only 2 spots left for October. So if you want to apply and learn this entire process in detail, get my full mentorship to help you through this process of creating the life you truly want to create, the link for that is down there below as well. Make sure to apply quick. Only 2 spots left for October, okay? But let me know what you liked about this video. Let me know if you want me to do more videos like this where I just kind of like talk you through into a different perspective, okay? But other than that, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, you know the gist, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.